Hi there, mind the wild. I'm sitting here with a lemon citron um, because I'm going to channel the citrus spirit. And yesterday I was given a bag of oranges by the friendly old couple who have the garden right here outside, and then a friendly elderly gentleman. When I was out for a walk, he flagged me down and asked me if I wanted to go pick some lemons and some mandarins. And fortunately, he spoke some German, so I didn't have to stammer all my way through the Italian because that's giving me some difficulty. But these plants, these fruits have sort of made their way across the planet. And what I didn't know, but I was reading up on this day, is that most of them are actually limes and then what we call lemons, though not these citrons, and also oranges, of course. Importantly, are actually all hybridized fruits, so they come from other more original citrus sorts. The orange, for instance, being a hybrid between pomelos and mandarins. That's incredibly interesting. I think that these like new genetic insights are allowing us to understand like classical phenomenon such as these fruits in a new interesting way. And therefore I thought it might also be pertinent just to check in with the overall spirit of these fruits and what they do, because they've sort of made their way around the planet, right? And almost all cultures have a way of cultivating these and have integrated them into their cuisine in one way or another, and made them their own. And it kind of tells a beautiful story of globalism, colonialism, compared to, I don't know, tobacco or sugarcane or something that have kind of dark histories, right? And there's just something very beautiful, invigorating about these fruits and sort of the simple beauty and their healing properties that they have. And then also because I've been feeling a little out of the weather, under the weather, uh, I kind of just naturally feel like this is the panacea for me. Like getting a lot of vitamin C, getting a lot of fresh fruit is simply seems to be the cure for these things, and especially citrus fruit. So I'm kind of interested to tap into this egregor field, this consciousness of the citrus spirit, and get it to also explain something about vitamin C and its healing properties. So let's do that and see what it has to say. So I hope you're also getting some lemony goodness in your life, and much love to you out there. Sense it with a fresh sense of wonder, giving off fragrances that stimulate healing qualities within the organism that has this pleasurable olfactory experience. I come to you, the spirit of citrus, to address some of my qualities and to allow you to better understand why it is that I may feel so enticing, so alluring, so compelling to the human senses. Why is it that you are so drawn to these different nuances of my being? Why is it that you dedicate so much effort into cultivating my sweet fruits and how is it that this fruit serves you in your existence as a physical being? I am happy to be with you. If you are not aware already, I give you my love and abundance of healing properties, of pleasures simple and yet rich, of a varied pattern of enjoyment. So the reason that our dearly beloved friend here is channeling my spirit in this overall quality frequency of my being is because there is a certain common denominator to all these citric wonders that you bring forward to this abundance of limes, lemons, oranges, pomelos, kumquats, I believe. These are all variations of this pattern. Some are sweet, some are sour, but all hold this basic frequency of life-giving wonder. There is a certain direct absorption of the energies of the sun that is more directly expressed in my being than in other beings and other fruit bodies that you may harvest and bring forward and interact with. Therefore, you may also sense that even though I am a fruit, there is a sweetness to my color and my being, my taste, that is more akin to the wonder and miracle of the flowers of the field, of these radiant explosions of fragrance and color that appeal more to the effervescent senses than they tend to take in the organism directly. That is, many of these subtle enjoyments of the flowers, of the colors of the natural world, they are not for you to hold and consume. They are only there to underscore the richness, the miracle of existence as a rich tapestry that you experience as a backdrop to your own internal experience. But my citric energy, you are able to take in as a restorative miracle, as healing itself. I have this clear frequency, this expression of something that vitalizes, that makes the vitality of your body come out clearly, that seems to invigorate, that suppresses other more diffuse states of energy within your being, such as lethargy, such as depression, such as melancholy. All these I banish with the power within my fruit bodies. Some I do so with sweetness, and with other fruits of my being, I do so with the bitter invigoration of what is almost impalatable, but with this jolt to your system, you find, much as a type of cold shower or other fresh experiences, that it is this freshness within your cells that actually make way for the vital flow of life energy within you. This vital flow of life energy This is the basic frequency of your organic being. As long as your body is alive, as long as its heart is beating, the lungs breathing, the vital organs performing their functions, this vitality is stronger than anything that threatens to superimpose it or diffuse it. And it is this vitality that I interact with. It is also this vitality that the chemical component, the molecule you know as vitamin C, acts to strengthen. That is, your systems could not function. They could not keep themselves together. They could not run their immune system without this powerful chemical component. But it is best ingested through the chemistry of organic code, that is, through the pharmaceutics of the citrus tree, of this natural miracle that I bring forward, this tiny chemical plant of life that sits within each of my fruit bodies, that sits within every outgrowth of life, of strength, of vigor. Notice then also that my preferred shape, I do play around with it, but it is within the oval, within the sphere that I find my natural expression. This is the balanced shape. This is the shape that gives life. Indeed, you find that systems, wider systems, planetary systems, they rely on this shape too to be able to sustain life forms in their being. And the astral bodies, these beautiful, invigorating bodies of electromagnetic radiation, such as your sun, they too naturally assume this shape. Therefore, there is a correspondence between the shape, the code of sunlight, of this strong radiation, and the miniature of the orange, of the mandarin, of the pomelo, of this citron, this strong, vital juice of life that flows in as light from the heavens and flows to you as vital juices from the beautiful organic world that surrounds you. Therefore, I encourage everyone to partake in the daily miracle that is my being, because I share freely with this force of life. Thereby, we create this holy communion of life forms where we cultivate and restore each other, all things being alive and equal under the sun. Therefore, I bless you with the radiance of my life force, and I thank you for having shared your life force with me this day as we move into a new cycle of our planet, a new cycle around our sun in love. And it was 1444, it said, when I came out, so another auspicious sign. Um, the energy, I felt this was most related to in channeling was actually the goddesses of love, Freya, Aphrodite, these beings. So I was kind of surprised by that, but what a beautiful energy to hold in the channeling state, and how lovely it is to sit here and be able to enjoy some fresh citrus fruit. So I hope you're also getting in some oranges out there, and much love to you.